Yep, raising the roof, getting some chair dancing in.
I like it.
Woo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Hey.
I bet there's something to it.
I think, we're on. We're on. Actually,
Okay,
that was a setup.
Come on. Everybody, let's go. It's a different kind of show today. We're just
It is a different kind of show today. Let's tell you these nice people about it. They probably already know, but I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is not Craft Roulette. This is our community showcase number dose, where this is the second time we've done this. It was great fun to do it last January. Let's start. Let me roll back just a little bit here. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge. And we are live almost every Friday, and we were live last night when we were just talking about how we look like raccoons if we didn't have a lot of concealer. But we are live almost every Friday, and when we are here, we'd love to have you join us because we have a worldwide craft table, and you are always welcome. It's much more fun with friends like this lady underneath me on the screen, Irene Hat-Trick Smith. She's our co-host today. If you would give us a few minutes of your time and tell us who you are.
I would love to. Thank you so much, first of all, for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to spend some time with you and to get to celebrate the crafters and craftettes who do such amazing, amazing work week over week over week. It's just fabulous. So I'm so glad to be part of the celebration for them. And I'm ready for the fall. I'm ready. I've got my pumpkins. So I'm channeling the season, so I'm ready now.
Oh my gosh, so, you bake here.
Yeah. So Irene, by the way, is my name. Sorry, I should have maybe started with that. But I don't know why people call me Irene. Most people know me as Hat-Trick. I mean, so it's true. It's true. Around here, most people know me as Hat-Trick. So I'm a card maker, like many of you, a paper crafter. I also do some art journaling. I got into card making through bullet journaling because I really like functional crafts. And so I like feeling like my art has a purpose, which art does have a purpose, but I like knowing that it's going somewhere or going to be functional in some way. So for me, cards are the function because they get to make people smile. And that's me in a nutshell. I love to make people smile. Better even if I can make them laugh. That's always a plus.
That's even a better level. But absolutely. So that's who Hat-Trick is. She was named during a Craft Roulette Zoom call. But it has stuck, and it's so cute. You're not a hockey mom, and you're and I don't know what else they call you, but you just anyway. There is the story, and it's on the last time you were on Craft Roulette a couple of weeks ago. We told that story, so if you want to look at that, you can check that one out. But she's going to be my co-host today. Always a lot of fun, always a lot of puns. So that'll be good. Chatterbox, want to welcome you as well. I see a lot of familiar names from even last night. So here we go again. Mr. Producer's on the other side. Work in the green room. We've got 4 wonderful guests today. They are people who voluntarily make videos showing how they made their Craft Roulette card. And so we have 4 of them on today. I want to make sure I say them right. In this order, we have 5K, now 6K Lemoine, our leading lady, Alessa Lemoine. And then Lisa Lee will be joining us, Craft Girl on Mac. Amy Powers, and Kamado, Kristen Mattarono. You can subscribe to all of their channels. There's links in the description. We would appreciate you doing that because they're wonderful people and they do wonderful jobs. Some of them have done a few videos. Some of them have done quite a few videos, and we're going to let them tell more about their Craft Roulette experience here in a little bit. So last night on the show, we went spinning.
We can bring Alessa on anytime.
Okay, we can bring 5K on, he says. But let me tell you the 4 parameters we got last night. Nerdy card or card for a nerd, beach colors, hip, and animal print. These people are going to show their cards using those 4 parameters. Let's get the first guest started. Yay. Our leading lady, 5K, now 6K Lemoine.
Hello. It's a pleasure joining you.
Round of applause.
Very much so. Yes.
Thank you.
Well, tell us who you are and a little bit about your craft journey.
Okay, well, I will summarize because I do have many lives, but I've probably been a thinker, crafter for a long time. I was trying to remember as a teenager, I used to buy puff stickers and what we call poster board, but they were called at the time Bristol in where I was. And we used that to cover our notebook, like a composition notebook, and we will write songs. So we had like French songs that you had to learn. They were the hip at the time. So that's how we will learn, the lyrics of those songs. So I started from there. Then the last big project that I think that I have done was when my daughter was born. My grandma gave me a fabric to make curtains, and it was like circus with clowns and carousel and stuff like that. And I put them on a file folder, fussy cut them, and use them as applique in the room. So I've always been doing something with my hands, and I grew up with two grandma who were very artistic. One of them was the MacGyver of her time. The other one, she was the painter, school teacher. My father was also a one that always pushed us to do everything. So yeah, I kind of think that I've always done that. But besides that, I had other professional things.
You were raised in Haiti.
And raised in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
I moved in the United States 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And she's got a beautiful accent there.
I have the French Caribbean accent. In my family, we are a melting pot. Because I have on my father's side, they are like French. And on my mother's side, her grandparents were from Spain, Cuba, and Dominican Republic.
Wow. And here you are.
And my kids did the same thing. Like we really had that melting pot because my daughter married the Dutch, my son married the Dominican. So yeah, we're all over.
So it continues.
And
well, tell us how you found
see that I'm a match pot.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
Tell us how you started doing Craft Roulette, because you're a leading lady, so that means you have sent in a lot of cards. This will be your 251st card, which is outstanding.
Wow.
You're like,
and I will blame Crafty Al. Not blame in the wrong sense. She's the one who posted about Craft Roulette, and I joined since the first time that she came up. So that's 251 episodes ago.
Wow.
Yep. And I never stopped. So
yeah.
That's nearly 5 years of cards every single week. That's wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And the thing is, I had a lot of inspiration from this group because like Vicky Ruda is the one who encouraged me in a way, like push me over the threshold to start filming what I'm doing.
Good.
Because
glad you did.
Yeah. And it's gonna be a year next week.
Yay, congrats.
Yeah, you've I wrote it down. You have already submitted 44 Craft Roulette videos. I was shocked.
Amazing.
When I read that, and I even said, "Hey, Steven, did you know that 5K's done 44 videos?"
I said, "Wow."
Yeah. Yeah.
And the reason is because there's one of them, I lost the footage, and I think I just found it like probably this past week. And another one, I had no voice, so I could not do it, and I forgot about it. So yeah.
Well, that's not bad. That's pretty good good record there. And we want to welcome her daughter Samantha in the chat. Nice to have you join us. We love your mom.
Yeah,
she did quite a bit about you. One participation. And after that, she's been following me. Even her husband. I told you he's Dutch. I was at their house, and it was Betty Penny online, so he loved her. So yes,
who doesn't?
Well, yeah, exactly. Good point. Good point. Well, let us get you started on your card because you've got kind of a melting pot for your card too, and I wanted to make sure you have time to explain it all.
Okay, so the way that I started, once again, it was thinking about what I want to express. And this is a community showcase. For me, it was the best thing is to add everything that, well, not everything, most of what I got from the community. So I will start by using Crafty Al sheet load on a 5x7 version. using Betty Penny paper and incorporating some of what Irene is saying all the time, because I do live, that Gina keyboard, how she called it, the 1/16. So,
yeah.
And I like it. So that's how I do it.
That's
And
awesome.
the paper, how I cut it, it's a 12 by 12 from Mary's old boyfriend Michael, that I cut into 5 by 7 panels, that I got the trick from Sharon Luca, who was also in the show. So she showed us how to cut 4 panels of the 12 by 12 with 2 inches of paper left. And I use those 2 inches to create masterboard, or had Betty Penny call it Frankenstein paper, and create other thing. And that was one of those that I've used for Steven's birthday card, when Mary was saying, like, how did you put all those little squares together? So
that's amazing.
I'll walk you through. So that was my paper. That's what I use. For purpose of this, I will just use my ATG, because usually in Florida, I prefer to use glue, because the ATG, I figure out that sometimes it just doesn't stick well.
Yeah, I've heard
So
that before.
I will use that.
With the
for some reason, it doesn't stick well in Florida, so I prefer to use glue. So that is my card base.
It's
and
so
I
pretty.
will use
it's beautiful.
Yes, and I will use animal print that was a free paper from, I think, scrapbook.com. So I will put that in the corner.
I love how well thought out this is. I mean, you pulled from so much inspiration. I love that. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's usually the way that I like to do it. I like to put everything together because everybody's included.
That's amazing. So your Craft Roulette cards are kind of like weekly love letters to Craft Roulette.
You got that. And most of the time, the parameters talk to me, and I will interpret that will mean something. So it's not just like putting papers together and just having things done. So
that's fantastic.
That's how I like to do it.
Story, and that's why I really appreciate that you are doing videos, because your story comes out.
And on
that's
a note,
it. So
I have a link to Alessa's channel pinned at the top of the chat. If we could get her to 100 subscribers today, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah,
I will love that. Absolutely. I will love that. So I will also use another trick that I have seen Chrissy Markup do, by piecing paper in the back to give the leverage that we need for the card, because I just realized that I needed to have the
little lift
part in the middle to lift, but I didn't want to use foam paper, so I'm just putting this here. That will give me my leverage, so it doesn't deep. Here we go.
Yeah, that's such a good trick.
And I will.
And it uses some of your little tiny things.
Yeah, because
so those are and that was one thing that my daughter always tell me, that I don't throw things out. They have use for them.
Yes,
it's true.
I made a bunch of birds last night
all those.
with all sorts of scraps.
So here,
a full flock of them.
That's a
I have a couple bins that I had to throw away, because that I could not really do anything. I must throw those out.
Yeah, sometimes
here,
push comes to shove.
Yeah. Here is that. And also I will use another trick from Kathy Zilski that was also part of the show, where she has a rule of 3, and I had printed that out a long time ago. So when I put it in on my card, that's for a 2 card, but I still use it because it gives me the edge of what I want. So, and I put it there so I know that my focal point is centered, and my sentiment is also in the 3 corner right there.
Love it. That's a great tool.
And I usually do that. And then to finish the card, I will use something that my lovely daughter created for me. She had made a logo that I usually put on my card, that has a design that she made, because that I love flowers, and I will just sign my name.
That's so sweet.
Alessa.
That was a very thoughtful gift, Sam.
It sure was.
Very nice.
What a lovely card. Look at that.
That is. And Betty Penny's
And I will say that I'm usually a very fast crafter. So
yeah, I see that.
That usually happens.
Well, we have 20 minutes to hang out and talk.
I have so much more things to share with you.
Good, but one thing we want to make sure we get told is why I called you 5K.
Yes.
Because I can't say your name correctly.
Okay, so I will say that
Surprise.
Alessa, which is my nickname, and the LE in the middle is, like my daughter said, it's like the potato chip company.
Yep.
Yes.
Like Lay's potato chips.
Yeah, it's just Leysa. And my last name, I just don't bother for anybody to try to pronounce it, but I do also have way that I can phonetically tell you how to pronounce it. It's like the first part is like you were calling LeBron, so you do le. The middle, the moi, it's like you're throwing somebody a kiss, le moi, and then you put the N at the end, so it's le moine.
So the French pronunciation.
The E is silent. It is French. It's a French name.
Lemoine.
Le moine.
5K.
You did good.
But
5K
so
is
5K is how I just worked around it.
I'm fine with 5K. I'm totally fine with 5K because 5K is also another part of my passion of who I am. I love doing 5Ks. I used to run 5Ks for a cause. I always have either the cancer or the kids that have any disabilities, or I will also do anything that has a cause. I have fall and broken a couple bones. I'm not saying it too loud because somebody can yell at me about that while I was doing those. So I no longer run 5Ks. I walk 5Ks. Like, for example, there's another one tomorrow for the firefighters. It's the Hero 5K that they usually have on the boardwalk in Hollywood in Florida. So I do that. And that's the reason that Mary called me 5K.
5K.
The 6K, because somebody had asked me, is because there's one 6K race that I do every year. That's for the Cancer Foundation. So I have one 6K and I do multiple 5Ks.
So if we were in a big room of a lot of people and I said 5K, you would know who I was talking to, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She could probably get to you the fastest too. She's like,
she probably
true. That is true. That is because it happens so many times that I'm somewhere and they say my name. I do not recognize it. So
there you go. I can't mess up 5K.
Yeah.
It's simple.
And I wanted to show you
number
that I had
and a
another
letter.
version of the card. See, that's another version. That's the kids version, but that one is the male. That's another one that I did, very similar to it. So we have the girl and we have the boy.
Oh,
so that was another one that I did yesterday.
And Biddy Penny used the same sheet load for her card this morning on her live. So
nice.
Yes, I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, we have the same idea."
Yeah. So we got a lot of network going on here with the craft roulette culture. This is exactly what I'm talking about with craft roulette culture. We've got names, we've got personal.
See, that's one
personal
of the
pet
collage,
names, you know. Oh yeah, there it
collage
is.
that I do for all the leftover papers. They are like mostly 2 inches, things that I don't use, so I make those collage with it, and those can come up with different other. I made a birthday card. Here's another birthday card that I made with my kids, and that was also like leftover papers.
When you put
and
those
something else that you
down,
talked about yesterday, Mary, you talked about that with Katerina yesterday about the AI. This is an AI generated sticker sheet with a picture of me and my daughter's dog Sage. So I've asked, because I took a class who told us how to make the prompt. So those are stickers that I can use on anything that I want.
Wow.
So I just made them and then printed them and cut them on my Cricut.
Oh, smart.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to back up to your little pieces.
Yes.
When you glue those down, do you glue the bottom piece, or do you do each piece?
Okay, so the first thing is, usually what I do is I will take a 12 by 12 paper, like they call the Frankenstein, the one of the 12 by 12 that you won't use for years and you just don't like it.
Okay.
So I will do a grid and start gluing on them. So I will glue on different parts. Then I will do another thing that May does, which is the mystery cutting. So I will flip the paper upside down and just cut it.
Yeah.
So whatever it comes out to, it's fine. And the thing that I figure out when I do that, I will have 2 landscape cards and 2 horizontal cards. So I can vertical. So I can use either one of them for whatever that I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
It's
impressive.
a great look. Yeah, it's a great look.
And it's sorry.
You can kind of have one off on the side so that you can just add as you go come up with scraps too. And it doesn't have to be little squares. You can just piece things together like a crazy quilt.
I found out that I like the square one because they are just geometric. And like Mary said, I have a degree in accounting. I'm not an accountant. I am not a CPA. I work in accounting, but I'm more a data analyst. I'm an auditor. But for me, things have to be a certain way. It cannot be like goosey loose unless I really want it to be. But that's the reason that I like the squares, probably.
Yeah.
Or I will use like strip also to do some of them, and I'll be totally fine with that.
Paper Tetris.
Symmetry. Yeah.
Yes, I like symmetry.
Yeah. I understand that. I feel that way.
Good.
It does. It scratches your brain in the right way. So I definitely understand that. But I really like masterboards. I think they're really interesting, and not just because you can use your scraps in such a fun way, but I will say they can be tricky for people who do like symmetry like that, because the concept of not having a specific place to put something can be a little stressful. So I like the way you do that, because that lets you still use that tool, but makes it in an ordered fashion. So I think that's a great way around.
See about putting stuff in a place. Like I had those 250 some cards, and I'm like, okay, where am I putting them, right? And I usually say we can buy things, but if we can make it, why can't we do that? So I made books for my cards. That's a big one that has 6 months worth of cards in them.
I remember
that I organize. And those are videos that I probably share with you one day, how I make them. So I have my own binder of cards.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great
and
video.
Those were all they're all craft roulettes.
Oh wow. Oh, look at how cute.
And we only need a few more subscribers over on Alessa. Excuse me, I always flip it in my own mind. I don't want to say it wrong, and then
don't
I say
worry.
It wrong. It's the
I
curse
don't think
of our
it's
family.
wrong.
Someone cursed some Scottish people many generations ago, and
you will be
saying
their names wrong.
Yeah.
For many generations.
But we're just trying to get Alessa's channel to 100 subscribers. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to go for it.
We're 95.
Oh,
we're at 95. 98.
98.
Woohoo!
And I also made a similar book for my birthday card, and I do want to say thank you to Sharon Castor and Miss Patty Mack. I received those 2 cards for my birthday yesterday.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yes. And I do have another book that I made with all those birthdays.
That's amazing.
Because those
will
also
get
I
a few
cherish
more.
them.
I'm thinking
you will probably get a few more.
Oh well, I do. And like for example, those were last year that I received. So I made my little, book.
We have an announcement?
Yeah, it looks like we just broke 100 subscribers.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Awesome!
Wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Well deserved.
Yeah. So this is the book of all the cards
today.
Yes, you did. I was exactly at 50.
Thank you. That is wonderful.
So
Congratulations.
those are all the cards that
well
I received from Craft Roulette community.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Wow.
I love
so
that
I do make a book.
Yeah, a special way to keep them. That's really nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see how you make
because
those
I want to
books.
be able to see them. Oh yeah, I will show you that. I will definitely make some. Yes.
Yeah.
See,
now you'll have 100 people watching that and wanting to do it too.
Exactly.
Samantha Ann
I
says,
love the Kingdom. Yes.
Samantha Ann says she's dancing in her garage.
Well,
I hope it's chair dancing because that's what we do.
That's chair dancing.
My daughter has those for Christmas. Her husband gave her that laser cutting thing.
Oh,
So she's cutting, she's
fancy.
cutting because she took like, I will say it, and I always repeat that. She's a 3.0 version of her mother. She has the board cutting thing, and she's making all kind of cutting, crafting things from different kind of wood, MDF,
A
and
CNC?
everything.
A CNC
Yeah,
machine?
she
Cool.
has I don't want to say the name because I don't remember it, but yeah.
I know the Glowforge is a popular one too.
It's not the Glowforge. It's another version that's less expensive, but it's very similar.
Okay.
So she had built in her garage, and that's why she's probably dancing in the garage because she's probably working on something. She had built her workshop in her garage where she has her table. And during that time I was with them, she was fighting with the table that was not straight. And yeah.
Gotcha. Well, what kind of things can we look forward to on your channel as you develop? Because you've been doing it a year now, almost. And
yes.
Is there anything on your channel besides Craft Roulette cards, which is enough? But
I know I had started like really having a playlist for Craft Roulette. I have done one video that is an alternative to CraftGL from the A2 to an A7.
Oh, good.
Good. And I'm working on it because now, like I said, I had all the materials that I needed to really build a studio. I was just being like chicken, but I have installed, my overhead bracket now. I have my lights. I'm waiting on some opportunity to get, a good mic because I'm still using my AirPod in the new version, and a better camera because I'm using my phone. So those are things that getting one by one, slowly.
That's how we did
building that. Yes. And I will probably from there get, more videos because it is something that I like to do. Share with you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And like, for example, you'll see that most of my videos, I will keep them probably under like a 5 minutes or 10 minutes threshold because I realize that most people, they don't have the attention span to stay longer.
Right.
So build
and we've already used up 2 hours of their time each week.
Yeah, but but that's the thing. It's like to build up the fidelity to get to that level, you need to have them come in. So just come and go straight to the point and talk about what you need to. So you, even though with the 5 minutes, when you're looking at the statistic, they are never watching the whole thing. So you have a way to grab their attention and make sure that they are there. Because something that people don't know, on the past life, I was a news broadcaster.
You were?
In Haiti.
What?
Yeah.
In
I used
French?
to be on TV every night saying, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. And I stopped doing that because for me, news are boring. So for me, if I don't have a way to convey the news, to tell your story, to make you want to listen to it, instead of repeating day after day that, these people died, there's that catastrophe here, So that's one thing that I decided, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to teach something. So
5K.
After you watch the show, you have to come up with something.
That's amazing.
5K. I have a request.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say, live from the Craft Roulette Studios, here's Mary, in French, in your best broadcaster voice?
En direct des studios de Craft Roulette, Mary Gunn, votre host intrépide.
That sounded very pretty.
Just read me the phone book. Très bien.
That was so pretty. So I did not know that, and I love that we have a new tidbit about you.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
so what makes
but I kind of keep it on the low.
Not anymore. What makes you keep up with your leading lady status? Because that's a lot too.
It is, but the thing is, for me, I have to challenge myself doing it every week because I like it. Yeah. I love what I'm doing. And the word that I had said the first time that I met you, Mary, I said that lady is organic. And I will say it in all the meaning of the word. It's like you are true through completely, and that's what I like. And that community that we have, all those people that we have together, because most of people don't have it. I live alone. I'm not lonely, but I love that. That is my way of, I know wherever I am, and my kids know it. Like Friday, 7 my time, nobody calls me.
That's mom's
Nobody mess up with me. Don't plan anything for me. I'm busy.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Yep.
Yeah, our kids are like that
And
too.
when the show
no,
comes on, it's like I'm starting, to have my wheels turning. Like, okay, what do I want? Why do I want to make? What do I have to make it happen? So.
And which parameter do you start with? Do you start with, because you're very colorful and you always have a lot of ideas for color. So do you start with color when you first hear that and then go to element, or what do you start with?
The thing is, the people who knows me will tell you, I'm usually black, blue, gray, tan. Those are my colors. My clothes are always that color. If I have a spot of color on me, you can say that my daughter was around, because she just like my mother, they are the bohemian type. They are very colorful. So for me, I probably transfer that to my creations. And I don't really have something that I will say that I will start with that. I will have all the ideas together. And from there, most of the time, I don't do anything the same night. I have to think about it, because I mostly will have starting on something on the night, and the next morning I have something else. So yeah,
testament to how multifaceted we are, isn't it? I mean, for your clothing palette to be like one darker solid color, then your cards look like that, such beautiful bursts of color and joy. It's amazing just how many facets we all have to our personalities.
Because you can find her cards in the gallery. You can be looking through
my house.
There's color. Yeah.
Same thing for my house. You will come to my house and you're like, oh, that's a colorful lady. No. Around me, yes, but me, no. I'm very basic.
Interesting.
Love that. Love that. Well, we have learned a lot about you. I hope you don't rue the day that you gave us all that information.
No, because like I said, I like the community. I share with you who I am.
Yeah, you're very
It's wonderful
sweet.
getting to know more about you too. So thanks for doing this with us.
Because we talk about her every week. We always
do.
say, here's 5K Lemoine. Yeah, so now people will know who you are. But let's recap and say thank you to the Chatterbox for getting you to 100 plus subscribers. Make sure that you go over and just Vinny a couple of her videos to help her get exposed to everybody else, because the algorithm's going, wow, she just doubled her numbers. So go ahead and just help her out and Vinny some videos, let it run in the background. And they're short and fast. They're really fun.
Exactly.
And I
5 minutes or
love
less.
that you can find out all sorts of bubbliness from her. She will make you just go, I want to do that too. She had so much fun making that. So you'll enjoy her.
Usually I end up my videos by asking you questions. I'll be more than happy if you answer me. I will reply. I do reply. If I don't reply right away, I will just give you a heart and then I will reply. But I do share, conversational things with you.
Well, we are glad to have you in our community and our culture. And thank you so much for your faithful contributions and inspiration. And now 44 videos later, we thank you for being a process video maker as well. Thank you.
There's one sentence I usually said at the end of my show. I usually say to my people when I used to do the news, merci de votre fidélité, which is thank you for your faithfulness.
Oh, that's real pretty. That's real pretty, and I don't think we can beat that. And that about brings our half hour with you to an end.
We start on a good foot. So we are all joyful and we are moving. And thank you, Gwen Simmons, because she's also one of those who encouraged me to show my creativity to you guys. So
I'm so glad you did. So glad
you listened.
Yep.
And just said, nah, it's not for me. Good.
Oh,
good
Gwen
work.
is in chat and says thank you.
Oh, thank you, Gwen. Hi.
Well, we will keep moving on.
Yep.
We've got another great guest that we want to introduce you to. Thank you so much, 5K. Look forward to your video this week. And wow, that was a great start.
Oh my gosh. It's so we started here and we just kept off we go. I love it. We're gonna be in the stratosphere.
This is our community showcase where we are Craft Roulette people featuring some of the people that make videos about their Craft Roulette cards. All volunteer. If you want to be a part of our giveaways later in the show, make sure you go to craftroulette.live. Episodes, special events, community showcase. Look for a button, more details or something, and then another button, big green button that says register, because that's how you win some prizes, and we've got some planned at the end of the show. Welcome, Lisa Lee.
Yay!
Hello, everyone. How are you? Super fun today. I'm excited to be here.
We're glad to have you. You have done 79 cards for Craft Roulette.
Kiss your brain.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're pretty new to the video part, but let me give you the floor and you tell us who you are and what you do.
Sure, great, thanks. I am a graphic designer by day and a crafter by any other available time. I started crafting and drawing at a young age. I mean, probably right away, as soon as I could hold a crayon. But I went to school for graphic design, and my crafting, when I started working full time, my crafting kind of fell away. And I was just working. Kind of where I work on a Mac. Graphic design usually does. That's where my handle's somewhat from. And I got to the point where I started even crafting on the computer. I started scrapbooking digitally.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself spending so much time on the computer. It was actually ridiculous. And then my other hobby was, watching movies and things like that with my kids or my husband. So I'm again behind the screen, So I decided during COVID, actually, someone had given me a little scrapbook kit, a very simple one. And I said, that was years ago, but during COVID, I thought I'm going to pull this out and start playing with it. And I got hooked and I started regular scrapbooking, not digital. And then that led to card making, because I always feel like scrapbooking is for me because nobody really wants to see them usually. But card making is so rewarding because then I can actually give it to people and they're excited to receive a handmade card. So, and the supplies are very similar. So I still scrapbook. There's 1 or 2 videos of that on my channel. I plan to do more. But I enjoy doing both. I mean, it's a lot of the same stamps, a lot of the same paper.
They're cousins.
Exactly. So I'm very happy to do both. And then I found Craft Roulette. I was watching May, and she was about to come on to the show. I believe it was like the next day. And I was like, I got to check this out. And got hooked on Craft Roulette because I thought, what a fun way to like dig out old supply. It's supplies I haven't even used. So so that's kind of. I have 2 boys. They're teenagers now, so I actually have also another reason why I can craft now, because they now they would prefer me not to hang out with them. So now I have time to craft and such.
That's the silver lining, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So my handle is CraftGirlOnMac because even though I said to myself, oh, I want to get off the computer, I just can't seem to get away from it. So I go back to the computer quite often in my scrapbooking and my card making. So that's where my handle came from. I'm a craft girl on Mac because half of the time I'm using my computer for some kind of use in my crafting. So for instance, I really wanted for this card a pattern with a cheetah print with a little ombre of a sunset, and I didn't have one in my stash, so I made it.
That's amazing.
Handy.
So,
very
and
handy
I
tech.
often,
Absolutely.
yeah, I often make paper. That's a big one. And then this is just a digital. I also, from my scrapbooking days, I still have a lot of digital files that I'll print out and use. So, and this is actually a new one, but I thought it was really cute. This is from Craft Nest. They have some cute clip arts. So, so I'm going to fussy cut that out, and that will be one of my parameters. So.
She fussy
Well,
cuts.
I do have what I call expensive, I think May called it first, expensive scissors. I often use my scan and cut to cut these digital stamps out. But
that is an expensive scissor.
Yeah.
And that's all I use it for. I also have a Cricut that I make t-shirts and all that stuff with. But my scan and cut, I literally only use for cutting stamps out and digital clip art. But I have been working so far, and I have been working on my my fussy cutting. So I'm going to do that. I decided I wasn't going to use the scan and cut. I was going to actually cut him out.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Did you see? Well, you did. You were on the call last night after the show. But you probably saw Katerina use her manicure scissors?
Yeah. Yes.
Have you ever tried that?
Well, I have from the Dollar Tree these that I use not all the time, but often. And I laugh because I'm like, I always reach for these tiny scissors, and they're from the Dollar Tree. So, but these are my go-to.
Yeah.
These are my go-to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love my cutter bees.
So, all right. So I'm going to get started. So, because I'm not the greatest fussy cutter, I found that for me, drawing because I feel like I can't multitask. Like, I'm like, leave a white space, up, I cut it off. So I like to sort of give myself with a pencil a little kind of roadmap to follow. And then when I'm cutting, I just don't have to concentrate anymore on how much white space I'm leaving. I can now just concentrate on cutting
not
properly, and which I also will do. So
no, not tonight. Not
today. In college, I cut myself with an X-Acto knife quite often. So
ouch! But they're usually clean cuts.
True.
Yeah, they heal up fairly fast, right?
Yeah, and that guy's got some detail. So you're doing are you going to cut around that tail or leave it? I'm curious.
I'm gonna try.
You're brave. I kind of cheat that a little bit sometimes.
Me too.
Yeah, just a little bit. But
sometimes
if I get in, I will.
That's when I'll get the X-Acto knife out. When I have to get in those little, I sometimes will do that.
I have man hands, so it's very difficult to get into the little tiny spots. My hands are huge.
I do too, so I totally can relate.
Yeah.
Well, they're handy for other things.
Yeah, that is a great tip, though, for everybody in the chatterbox that's watching, to outline your image like that, so you have a good chance of, kind of giving yourself a bit of a outline to follow. And same thing with if you're stamping something that doesn't have a die, or that you don't have the die for it, flip the stamp over and press down or trace around the actual photopolymer, then you can cut that, because that's essentially an outline for that stamp. So
I have done that too.
Yep,
I just cut. Just let me have some scissors and a little minute to myself. I'll go racing around it.
Yeah, I'm liking fussy cutting much more than I used to. To the point,
Irene, I'm having a moment here. I even called you by your right name.
I didn't know you were talking to me. What the heck?
You were like, she can't be talking to me. That's the right name.
I didn't hear hat trick. What? No, I
lost my mind there just for a minute.
It happens to the best of us.
It's grown on me. What can I say?
There is a National Fussy Cutting Day coming up. I think it's just something somebody made up, but I relate to that. So, yeah.
I saw that.
That'll
I
be
was
fun.
laughing. This used to really be my nemesis. I was like, I am never going to do that. And here I am.
You're doing it real well.
Here I am doing it.
it kind of.
What else are you never gonna do? Make a video for Craft Roulette? What else are you never gonna do?
Exactly.
Just never say never, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ended up watching more YouTube than like regular TV at this point. So I said, well, maybe I'll do a video. So
Yay.
That's how it happened.
I struggle because I really have to edit because I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And if my cats aren't attacking me when I want to craft, my dogs are barking. So I'm like, oh, I got to edit the video. I got to edit the video. I gotta edit the video.
Editing's the worst.
So that's a
I've
new
never done
skill
it.
I'm learning. So
Well, you have such good technique or computer skills. You probably easier for you than many.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, I kept telling work too when they wanted to get a website going. I said, hey, I can help edit some stuff we got going here because I've been teaching myself how to edit videos. So
See, it's handy. That's
Yeah.
good.
Skills
So have you gone back to watch your first one? You've got 18 videos. Have you watched your first one?
I have 23 actually Craft Roulette videos
my
now.
bad.
And out of 43 videos, because I've done some shopping hauls. No, I have not gone back because I don't want to watch I cringe. Like I don't even when I'm editing and I have to hear my own voice, I'm like, oh gosh.
We don't sound the same, do we?
No.
We're our own worst critics too.
Oh, it's so
No, you
bad.
have a nice voice. You do. You do.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I do, but I think I
No,
sound like
it's
a
very-
frog. But
No, it's unique, and it's very. I like it. I think it's unique, kind of cool sounding voice.
I have a
Instead of-
husky voice.
Well, see, and I sound like Minnie Mouse, and so it's just like, oh, what do you want to do, Mickey? And so I hear that and just about die sometimes. I heard somebody when I was going
What
through.
was the note you used to have on your monitor?
No cackling.
Yeah.
Oh,
With a picture of a witch with a line through it. Right now, I have a note on here that says pajama crafter stamps. So I never say that wrong again.
That is so
Oh
funny.
my
I try to
gosh.
remind myself on my videos not to say I
We
say
got a
that a
little-
lot in my videos.
1 second.
Hang on just a second. We're having a little audio bubbling there. Little audio bubbling. Mr. Producer's going to do something and make it better. This is our second community showcase, and we are showcasing some of the nice people that not only make cards to contribute for Craft Roulette, but also a video to show. If you are interested in joining us with that, anybody can make a video of their Craft Roulette project. To have it associated with the episode, you do need to be a member of any level, and then you can upload it to our website, craftroulette.live, and it will load to the episode that you made the video for. It can be a current video or like the one that's open right now, or it can be any past video. I know Vicky Ruda, she'll load up a whole bunch all at once. And I'll go, whoa, what is she doing? But it's kind of at her convenience because she's got other things going on in her life with school and such. So, but that's what this is all about. And we just really appreciate that people would voluntarily, we don't have any design teams and we don't ask for any calls for that, but they would voluntarily make these videos, and it's pretty cool.
It sure is. And it's amazing how many crafters and content creators have cut their teeth on Craft Roulette videos.
Yeah.
Including me.
Yeah. It's a safe place.
It is. So anybody out there in the Chatterbox, if you're like, well, I have a phone and I'm definitely crafting every week, just, tilt it down and just hit record. I guarantee you will be thrilled to see what you make.
Lisa, could I hear you try and say something? All right. Her microphone is breaking up. Give me half a second. I don't know if I can fix this without having her drop and come back.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty. Well, let me see if she can do like this if I'm right. I'm going to guess what she's doing, and she can do like this if I'm wrong. So she's adding some foam tape to the little cheetah that she fussy cut out that was a Yes, good. And and she did cut around that. Now, I was looking away. I think she cut that with her cutter bee. This is like science fiction theater. And I think she did cut that out. She didn't end up using her craft knife. Is that right?
I did not see the craft knife. Yep, just scissors. And she used the foam tape that I've been looking for everywhere. And I'm so curious. I need to know where that's at because it's a roll, but it's already cut into like little pieces for you. I love that.
Oh,
I will say this is kind of fun. You guys figuring out what she's doing and
interpreting like hand signals, and we'll figure it out.
Here come the smoke signals.
Exactly.
So,
got this.
So now she's trimming. I feel like Dr. Shrub when he was doing the voiceover for Biddy Penny's Father's Day card. Now she's trimming the paper. I don't sound much like him. I still sound like Minnie Mouse. Maybe Mickey at this point. So I think she's going to make a square card.
Oh, maybe she is.
Is she, or is she making two out of that?
No, I think she's cutting it into
two card fronts.
Like A2, I want to say.
I think so. Cutting off the.
I love that. And how amazing she made that paper. It's amazing. I wish I had any kind of skill like that with the computer. I am not a girl on. I'm on a Mac, but I'm not on a Mac.
But here's something else. You could, if you had some pattern paper that was white and black, you could ink blend on top of it too and get kind of that same look. I'm sorry that we're not getting to hear her husky voice that she doesn't like. Did you sabotage this on purpose? Oh, Lisa Lee, I hope not.
That's so funny.
Your kitty's just over there waiting. This looks like a mini slimline, maybe. What do you think?
It does. That's what I'm starting to.
We should involve the chat with the mystery card here too.
No. Can we take a
Do you think it's a mini slimline, you guys?
That's a matting layer. Okay, all right.
She's gonna cover up all that paper.
I know.
Get it?
Oh, but you know what? There is something kind of satisfying though, even when it's such beautiful paper, to just let it have a peekaboo moment. There's something kind of really sweet about that. I love it. I think it's really pretty.
Give it its purpose, and its purpose is to peekaboo.
It's peekaboo purpose.
Cheryl asks, is this a fun new version of Craft Roulette?
Well, I don't know if it's fun or not, but we're doing it.
It's
a version.
We're live and we have to roll with the punches.
Now, actually, we did. Mr. Producer and I did this. I think it's on the membership site. After a couple years, maybe we watched the first episode of Craft Roulette. And we
reacted to it.
But don't we all do that when we're watching a video and we hear somebody say something on a YouTube video and you go, oh, I got to see that? Oh, I never thought of that. Or, oh, that's crazy. You should never do that. Or, you talk to the screen, right? Or am I the only one?
Oh, I have full-on conversations. So, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I've never done that. No, full-blown conversations, and sometimes arguments. Just one side.
Should she do that, or shouldn't she do that? Let's see how she's doing here. She's got a little verse, a little sentiment there. She's peeling off her release paper, coming off.
We don't have audio, but the video is very clear. So in a second, we'll probably ask to get the card held up a little bit.
Unless you can spell what the card says.
I think this
the
is one of those.
The connection is sorting itself out. It
is, yeah.
It's like a deceptively clean and simple card because there's actually a lot going on, but it just as somebody looking at it, be like, oh, that's just a really sweet, clean and simple card. But there's a lot going on. And look at the cheetah. Oh, he's so cute. I kind of want to get him. He's adorable.
Cute.
Got some groovy glasses.
See, now we had that discussion. What do you think of that, Hat Trick? We had that discussion last night. Somebody in the chat. Do nerds all have to wear glasses?
I've been a 4 eyes for pretty much as long as I've had eyes. So for me, it's just part and parcel. I absolutely have, nerd eyes. But for me, it's a badge of honor. I'm a proud card carrying nerd. So I have no problem with that. But
what areas are you a nerd in? What besides card making? What other areas are you a nerd in?
Fandom stuff, fiction. I love books. I love to read young adult fiction, fantasy type stuff, especially like that question that you get asked sometimes, like if you had to give a 1 hour lecture on one topic with no notice, what would it be? Harry Potter, if it wasn't card making. So
okay.
could very easily do that for an hour, no problem. So yeah, I definitely.
She's adding a mortarboard hat to that nerdy cheetah, I think.
What I was saying, because I think
what that is?
He's getting his advanced degree.
He's kidding. I hope he didn't cheetah on any test. I can't believe you didn't get that one.
I was so close.
I beat you to it.
You did. It was tip of my tongue. It's so
tip
funny.
Of my brain stem. Well, I had you sidetracked. I knew there was a joke there. I had you sidetracked talking about something else.
Distracting
me. But yeah, she's okay. So this is pretty cool. Now, does that make this mixed media? Because now she's got digital art. She's got hand cut things. She's got now she's doing some Gamsol, I believe, with a little rolly tool. I don't think those are called tortillions when they're with Gamsol, but
blending stump, I think.
Blending stump.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, she is.
Tortillions may be for other things.
I have a hard time using those when they feel weird to me. I feel like I'm just trying to scrape paper on paper. I don't know. I don't like the way they feel. But blending stumps I'm good with, even though it's essentially the same thing. I don't know. But I love okay. So being able to just sketch something that's in your mind to fit with your card, that is a skill I very much wish I had. I love watching you sketch, and at least I don't see it in my head though. Like I know what I want it to be, but I don't see the image to be able to then translate it onto paper.
Okay, you say you wish. So here's an idea.
Okay.
Don't say wish around me very often.
Oh, no.
She'll never do it again. But so here's what I would suggest is getting a sketch pad, not a big one, just a little one. Like yay big.
Nothing intimidating.
And then, not too small so that you can make a reasonable size and you don't have to worry about it being itty bitty because that's harder.
Sure.
And then sketching some of the parameters, the elements are great because you can go, I got nothing, I got something. I'm going to see what they've got in the gallery and go, okay, now I could do that style and just look for shapes. That's all it is. It's just translating shapes. So if it's a head, it's probably a circle or an oval. If it's like oval this way, it's going to be some of those characters from the 1990s cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're oval.
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or if they're oval that way, or if they're just circular, they're going to be Charlie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So you just look for shapes and translate it into drawings. And then pretty soon, after a year of that, you'll go, wow, look at this. Would you look at this? I have really improved.
Would you recommend doing it in pencil or just doing it in pen and committing
you want to do?
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Because I always wonder, should I erase? Should I not?
Nah, you're practicing.
Okay.
When you learned to walk, did you learn to walk right the first time? No, you stumbled, you fell. I know.
Well, I was perfect from the start. I'm kidding. No. Yeah, I'm sure. Like I said that a couple weeks ago, I fell up the stairs. So even when I knew how to walk, I couldn't walk. So yeah, no.
Oh, look at that card!
Look
at that card.
Spot on.
Smarty pants. Is that what it says?
He is so cute.
Lisa, if you want to rejoin the call to talk for the last 5 minutes, we can take 30 seconds now that you're kind of through crafting. Or if you want to just show stuff off and have the panel narrate it, we can do that too. Just
because we can talk.
Oh yeah, we have no problem with that.
She's gonna try. Well, that's good.
And I'm gonna.
That's good.
I'll be right back.
That's got to be frustrating to her, and I'm sorry. That's rotten, but don't feel bad. It happens. It just happens. Yeah. Life is not perfect on the internet, even though I think some people on Instagram would like us to think they are, but they're not. No.
Definitely.
You know what else? There was a YouTube guy, and I don't remember his name now, Struthless or something. He has a very colorful language, but he makes some good points, and he drew the same thing every day for a year, but it wasn't like the same thing. He had, I can't remember, it was some kind of bird, and every day he would make a different version of that bird and to watch his progress. Yeah.
Huh.
And it's something you can do anywhere. I carry you know how Katerina was talking about carrying her origami? Is she so cute or what?
It's just adorable.
And then I carry my sketch pen.
Yeah.
So I can sketch down either things I've heard that I like to hear or things I see. Especially when I'm with Aline and Francis.
Right.
Oh my gosh, they crack me up. So, are you back?
I think so, but I do hear some crackling.
Well, crackling we can live with a little bit. So let's see. Let's let you tell us about this card now, please.
Yeah, how close were we?
I didn't hear all of it. I had to turn the sound back on my computer because I couldn't hear you through the phone anymore either. Let's see. So I think glasses. I have glasses, and I was called Four Eyes all through school. So unfortunately, I feel like nerd glasses. And he's smarty pants. So that's where my nerd is. And then the sunset colors for the beach. And then hips. Two things. Animal print is hip. It's in right now. And also he has hips. I know, stretchy pants, but you know.
Well, he showed up too because of the way he's.
When you heard those 4 parameters, what was your first reaction last night?
I said I want to get an animal wearing glasses.
Oh, you knew right off. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually pause at all. Actually, I was like, okay. You know what threw me off? The beach colors. But then when I realized I could make my own paper, then that was a breeze too. So
you didn't lose any sleep last night?
No, not at all. Not at all. I was actually like, these are real doable. So I was like, no problem.
Well, see, that's how it is. I still think they're kind of odd. But you guys are all proving it's very doable. We're almost to 100 cards, I think. So
I think
that's good.
Hip might have been the one that, and I also have a hippo wearing glasses, but I really wanted to go with the cheetah print. So
yeah, I like your cheetah.
And making your own paper it was genius.
Yeah, that's why my handle is what it is, because I like you were talking about how you have a hard time. Like I didn't get a Cricut until I was able to not use cartridges, because the being stuck to having to use the cartridges the images exactly the way they are was difficult for me, because I always want to change things.
Yeah, it's too limiting.
So yeah, so I can go onto the computer, and I often take my stamps and stamp them and then scan them into the computer so that I can flip them and make them smaller or bigger and then color them. So I do that a lot because I just, when I see something that I like, I'm like, oh, I wish this was bigger. And then I'm like, just make it bigger.
So do you use like Procreate or something to do your papers? Is that?
No, I use Photoshop and Illustrator.
Oh, okay.
So same programs I use. In graphic design, right now I design apparel and patterns. So the exact same programs that I use for home and for work. So
perfect. Why not?
Yeah. You already know it.
And I said you were trying to find the foam. This is from the Dollar Tree.
Are you serious?
It's not in the craft section. It's in the section where the hangers and the tools. Because it's called mounting tape, I believe.
Okay.
And it sticks pretty well?
Sticks really well. Like you have to commit when you put it down, because it is not coming back up.
Wow. Okay.
We are almost out of time, and I'm sorry that we had to do science fiction theater for your card. But and don't
That's
don't
okay.
worry
I
about
can
it.
concentrate on what I was doing.
Well, there's that. I like your attitude. Make sure that you have subscribed to Lisa Lee's channel down below. And what can they look forward to? You don't have a regular schedule or anything because you've got a regular life, right?
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I could just craft all the time. But yeah, I try to do it as often as I can. It's definitely a stress reliever for me. So I try, and I'm also going to be adding some scrap. My problem with the scrapbooking was my kids don't want their picture online. They're teenagers now, so.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to a bunch of people who say, well, then put little circles over their faces, and then you can still scrapbook, and people just can't see their face. And I thought that's a great idea, and as long as people still want to see it without being able to see their face, then and it seems like that was a positive. So I'm going to start scrapbooking more on my channel.
Good.
As well, because that's sort of a workaround.
Nice.
Well, we thank you so much for being a part of Craft Roulette and joining us not only in the gallery but also on the YouTube. That's amazing. We're going to have to say goodbye. I hope you will join us in the chatter box and cheer on your fellow craftettes, and we will see you soon.
Great job.
Thank you, Lisa.
Love your card, Lisa. Good job.
Wow.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it really was a cute little image.
I need to stop being scared of digis. I'm scared of digis, but I shouldn't be. They're so cute.
Don't be afraid of digis. Welcome, Amy Powers. Another Team Orange. We've got a trifecta Team Orange here.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. So excited. I can't believe this. Oh, I'm so excited. So here's
we're glad to have you. Let me back up just a second so we know who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself, sweetie.
Yeah, I was jumping right in the deep end.
I love it. I love your attitude.
Oh, so you want to know who I am?
Yeah, who are you?
Tell us all about you.
I'm Amy Powers. I'm in the Washington, D.C. area, Northern Virginia, Centerville, if you know the area, Fairfax County, all of those things. And I have one son, and he's in college now. He just started, and he went far away. He went to Dallas, so University of Dallas. And then I live here with my husband and our dog. And I did, until very recently, take care of my dad. But sadly, he passed away last month. So, yeah.
That's tough.
Sorry, I don't want to cry. It's still real tender.
You got away during the last couple months because you visited us at PaperGanza.
Oh my gosh, that was such a gift to be able to have that time because things got really hard right after that. With my dad. So it was so nice to have that time with everybody and to get to know friends that I knew from the Chatterbox. It was the best. I want to encourage anyone who's thinking about it for next year. We've all got to do it again.
Yes.
It was amazing.
And she came wearing everything orange. Everything, including a flowing orange boa.
That's that's our commitment. Table. We were the ink spots, so we all committed to being one color. I see my table mate Keith Ann is on. We were all a different color, and we just needed to really represent that color. So orange was up, and it's not like orange is like my favorite color, but just in the true Team Orange and Team Purple style, if I had to choose, it would be it would be orange. I rarely use purple. I will, but it's not my not my go-to.
It's pretty. And orange is just a pop-up. And I can see you as an orange person because you came into the hotel and you were lit. You were just so lit up. I mean, not like stoned or anything. Your little face was just aglow. And it was, you just came and you just, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I was like, I am too now. I was a little scared before, but no, you taking that sphere right out. So yeah,
I would go back to my room and I would say, what am I doing here? I got to go back. That's where all the fun was. So anyway, I just really enjoyed, that was just the best. It was,
it sure was. Yeah, it was an amazing time.
Yeah, it was good.
And I started crafting. I've always crafted all my life. But I started paper crafting when I was taking care of my dad. And he got to the point where I needed to be really close by. If he didn't see me, he would get really, and he lived with us. So he would get really anxious if I wasn't right there. So I found that I would just be sitting there and thinking, okay, you're okay, you're okay. And then I would leave him. But he needed me. So I needed something to do. So I started I don't know, just making cards. And I would have a little cart that I would wheel into the room with him, just like, just like the airplane carts, right? Filled with stuff. And I would make things, and I was as happy as a clam, making things all and showing him what I was making.
That's really sweet.
And then the other thing is that I really like watching old movies. I really love old movies. But we just have basic, not even cable. We just had antenna television. And one day when I was flipping through, he has maybe 6 stations. There was a station that only has old movies on it. So it was such a gift, and be able to sit there all day long, make crafts, and watch old movies and hang out with my dad, and that's all the world expected of me. That's all I needed to do, and it was a way to make it. It
was a true season.
It really was, and it was God's grace, really, to that got me through all of that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Want to say thank you to Susan Binstead for the super chat. You're awfully kind, Susan. Thank you so much. Did you meet Susan at PaperGanza?
I sure did. She lights up the room.
How could you not?
Yeah, she's the best. I love her. Yeah, so much energy.
You're going to be like that when you're 78. You know that?
Okay, yeah, I'll look forward to it. I hope so.
You're just going to charm the world. Anyway, that's fun. Leslie, what did you think about the parameters last night, and what did you do with them?
Okay, so when I first heard them, I was like, well, that's easy. But I really had a hard time finding any animal print. I thought I had a whole bunch, but and I went through I feel like every single piece of paper that had a mountain of paper, and I couldn't find it, but I did find some animal print ribbon, and so I ended up using that in my card, and then I found another piece that I'll use for the second card that I make. Yeah,
that is very resourceful. So you
but
are
other
on
than
Eileen.
That, I was excited.
You're a big die cutter, right? Because you're on Eileen Hall's design team.
I am, and it's not because I'm really great. It's because I'm her friend in real life, and she said, "Oh, okay, you could be on my design team." So I sort of cut the line, and but I really enjoy working on that with her.
True confessions on the community showcase.
Yeah, that's
5K is past history with a broadcasting past. And we don't know what Lisa Lee said when she couldn't be heard, and now
say it.
You just got put on a design team because you're a friend. That's amazing.
That's right.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Well, walk us through your card there. It looks intriguing. What do you have going on?
So this is a card for a nerd.
Susan does say in the chat that she had a great time sitting next to Amy at PaperGanza.
Very good.
That's nice.
Very good.
So this card is for my son, who I hope is a nerd at college. I want him to do well. I want him to study. So it's a wishful thinking that he's a nerd, but he is kind of a cool guy, and he really likes to dress. He wanted to buy a sports jacket for college, and I was like, I'm not sure anyone's wearing sports jackets. They're lucky if they get out of their pajamas, but anyway, so I wanted to make a card. Sort of
very hip guy,
inspired by his fashion sense. So I think that the glasses and maybe this fancy tie is kind of like hip, right? But nerdy and animal print and beach colors. The colored parameter, I used to get all bent out of shape about it, but I think you can make any. That's the most flexible of all the parameters, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. Which can be loved or hated. Yeah.
So this is the die set that I used, which is by Hunky Dory. I don't know if you guys know, it's a British company. And it makes this really easy. You can make this kind of card, though, without dyes so easily. But anyway, and then I have this die, also a British company, Creative Expressions, and that's where I used got the glasses from
cool.
for that. So I wanted to show that. I do really like crafting with dyes. It just makes it so that I know I'm going to have success in a way that maybe not the other things. So
well, you also paint and you stamp and you draw and you do all sorts of things.
I like all kinds of crafting. Sorry, my dog's
you can
nuts.
Oh, we love dogs. Do you need to check on them? Are they eating somebody?
My husband's upstairs. I hope that he notices.
I hope they're not eating him. But we do have a community showcase page if people opt in for it. And you can find that over on craftroulette.live, Associates Community Showcase. And you can see these people, all their cards, and all have links to all their videos, their Craft Roulette videos. So
and I started making those videos. I want to be I have a goal of being a YouTube sensation. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I figured you got to get your, 2,000 hours in, right? So what better way than to...
It's a little harder to cut in line for that one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I can try. I did make one video where I had bought a dollhouse from Michael's that I redid for Christmas gifts for 2 little girls on my list, and that went viral for me. The problem though is now I've got a lot of subscribers that are into miniatures and dollhouses, and I haven't shown them another thing. So it kind of hurt me because I don't, when you make a video, it goes out first to your subscribers. And if they're not interested, it doesn't go out any much further than that, I think, anyway. So anyway.
It's a fickle master.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But I'm working on it. So when I cut this with the die, it cuts lapels that you would then fold over, right? Or cut off and put on the opposite side. But because I'm making this a sweater, I just folded them over instead of trying to cut that straight line. And then the card base itself is just the shirt is just going to be a piece of paper cut just smaller than an
card base.
A4. Yeah. And then I'll just glue that down.
It does go fast then that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it pretty fast.
Do you have any
I wonder if I shouldn't do this yet.
Probably. That's what I would do. I'd just glue it right down and then worry later.
I think I need to. I cut out just a strip of paper to be the what is that called? Placket. So I'd need to put that down. The placket.
So let me ask. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No. I was just curious. So when talking about die cutting, so I love dies. I think they're amazing. I've got lots of them, but I find that I don't end up using them as much as I'd like, only because the ones that have a lot of pieces, I don't know if I have the patience for it. So I'm just curious, how do you find yourself gravitating toward dies like this that are larger in scale, or do you use the little tiny well?
I use I love tiny stuff, like the dollhouse.
Well, you did say the miniatures.
So I don't mind tiny parts. I kind of like putting together a puzzle and that kind of stuff. So
I guess
for me, I'm telling you, Craft Roulette has done wonders to my, craft stash, because I have to go out and look and see what I have. And, it helps me to know what I have and to use what I have. So, and also I do a craft fair. When I started crafting, hanging out with my dad, I was like, I got to do something with all the stuff I'm making, right? So I signed up for our church's craft fair, and mostly made cards, but other stuff too. And that's in November. So it's a good time of the year to, have some seasonal crafts and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, well, if you want to go viral, I think there's a bunch of us that have trouble with fiddly little pieces.
Oh,
help us get over that, because we love the look and we can't stand the process.
Yep.
Right.
Oh,
I could not agree more. I want to do it, but I
want to do it. That's right. I want to be I want to be like Amy. But
I do.
It's like,
I know the thought of doing it though. I have them. I don't use them because it stresses me out.
And like, I can lose them between my closet when I cut them and bring them in here.
But you're just trying to cut them apart with ice bundles flying across the room. So,
and then you lose the little die, and then it's like, oh well, there goes that one.
That's ruined.
Yeah, I do have trouble finding those. The what is the word for the dot of the eye? You guys know.
Tittle.
I lose the tittle.
Tittle, tittle, tittle.
Yeah. This one's a tricky thing. This collar. See how weird it is shaped?
Yeah, I'd get it on backwards every time.
Yeah, that curve goes in like this. So I cut out some just white watercolor paper just to give it a little bit of heft. So
because you also watercolored, that was one of last week's card.
Oh.
You watercolored your last week.
Yeah, that was
yeah. I really love using the Tombow markers to watercolor. I learned that from Art Impressions. Early on, I started watching their videos and learning their way. I'm not great at the Art Impressions way, but I still enjoy.
Pretty good.
You inspired me to get my Tombows out. So
yeah, they're really great. As I think the secret is, for me anyway, when I do watercolor, is to not use too much water, and somehow using the markers keeps that in check for me. That I'm not gonna drown the painting too much. You know.
I've been really enjoying the watercoloring where you just put the water down first and then like larger amounts and then just drop the color in and watch it.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's beautiful. So,
you don't have a lot of control, but maybe that's the beauty of it.
Right? Yeah, I think that's what it is, because it's always going to be pretty no matter what, and it's maybe a little less effort. Am I a lazy crafter? Is that what I just confessed? I think that's what I
know. There are different times.
Yeah.
You heard it first on Community Showcase. Hat Trick is a lazy crafter.
I'm a lazy crafter. Yeah, maybe that
lazy crafter.
Anybody? I don't know.
Nah.
All right. So this is a little bit of a loud outfit here, and I made a long tie. This is my animal print. I did find that paper.
Smart.
And I'm trying to decide. You guys help me. Do you like this loud tie, or do you? I think this one's probably better, right? You think?
They're fun.
I like them both, but yeah, I kind of like all that color.
I do too.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's kind of good for beach, right? So I cut out a bunch of little buttons, but for this one, I don't think I'll use that.
So. That's really cute. I like that die set.
Yeah, it's really fun. But look on YouTube, because a whole bunch of people make these just free form, just folding and then cutting that lapel. Yeah, you don't necessarily need the die set, but I waited a long time for this die set to be available in America.
I have a similar set from Scrappy Boy, but I haven't actually used it yet. So now you're inspiring me left and right. So
that's good.
Pull that out.
Nice.
It's another one of those things where I have the die set, but I tend not to use it just because I'm like, it's an awful lot of pieces. Do I really have the time to commit to that? Like, I don't know. Yeah. But no, I really should. So thank you for the inspiration.
Oh, my pleasure.
Do you crank, or do you have an electric die
cut? I have so many die cutting machines. It's embarrassing, including one that I won at CraftGirl.
That's right. That's right. You won the mini Intricate from Gina K.
So and I've had them I've had 2 big shots for years and years and years, way back when I first met Eileen. And she had just given them to me. I'm telling all kinds of stories now, but way back, because she wanted me to make some things for her. This was, so many years ago. I think this other card I had made a little pocket square, and I think this one I put down 2 little pockets down in the little.
It's a sweater, you said. So
sweater, yeah.
Super cute.
Sweater with
Mr. Rogers. I can see Mr. Rogers putting this.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a hip, I think, with that crazy shirt on, right? And then all I have to do is cut.
It's the one he wore in real life.
Yeah, maybe so. This is his clubbing outfit, maybe.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's all ready to go. Now I have a choice of which one I'm going to send.
He's book clubbing.
Book clubbing. Yeah.
Oh, those are cute.
So cute.
that came together faster than I thought. I was a little bit worried. It's like you said, a lot of fiddly little parts.
It's hard to know.
So good. And it's so interesting too, because those absolutely would go to two completely different people. Like you can see how different the recipients would be.
Yeah, because it could be his or hers too.
Oh, that's right. That would be fun, wouldn't it, to do his and hers of these?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got a wedding coming up, and I kind of wonder if I could tux and a
that would be fun. Yeah,
put a cummerbund on that, baby.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I used this die set also to make a card for a priest friend to thank him, and it was fun to make a Roman collar for it and all. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Well, could you add a little hinge to it, and so it opens, and also
oh, sure, yeah.
You could also make
so
this
it opens up.
An envelope where the whole shirt pulls out. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh,
for a gift card for a dress store or something.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
Or maybe you take the pocket and make like a note come out of it, like have like
a that would be fun.
Maybe
put some glass or some tape on those glasses, like they were talking about last night for glasses.
That would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
or
I
it
like
could be a scientist coat.
You're doing some fashion designing while you're crafting.
Now we need to get Lisa's opinion because she's the one who does the fashion stuff.
That's right. So. Yeah, it was fun to hear that.
Yeah, isn't that neat? We'll have to tell us what to do with these, but you did an amazing job with that, though. I'm kind of blown away how you made such like little changes, but it completely changed the look. It's fascinating.
It was fun to do.
You could do that. A whole bunch of different kind of congratulations, doctors, or thank yous for doctors with their white coats.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
And somebody getting a new big boy job or something.
Right. Yeah.
Tweed.
Oh, yeah.
That's a new professor.
Green jacket for a golfer.
That's, golfer. Yeah.
The extent of my sport. I dropped that. That's all I got.
You could use all your scraps for a coat of many colors for a Dolly fan.
Right. And also so many there's so many textured fabrics that would work well for jackets and for sweaters, and I never really want to use those for other things, but this would be a good way to use like a cable net, print and that kind of stuff.
Because then they
have some suede paper.
Yeah, shout out to your paper insider.
Suede paper would be cool.
They have great papers for something like this, because then your paper gets to be the focus. Because I struggle when covering up the pretty papers. I don't want to do that, but this is a really nice way to focus on those. It's a great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So how are we going to get you so how do you define sensation, a YouTube sensation? What does that mean to
you? Well, I would like to eventually be able to monetize. That's a long way down the road, I think, but just to have some income. That's what I'm defining by it. Because my husband said earlier this summer, probably when our son goes to college and when your dad passes, you might need to get a job. And I said, oh, McDonald's? What should I do?
Right? I thought you liked me.
But I said, I know. I said, well, maybe I can become let me give it a try to become a YouTube sensation. But I think I'm also going to work on some digital products. I'm a graphic designer too, just like Lisa. So there, some things I can do, like a digital. I had one idea, something I sell for my craft fair, which is a Christmas movie watching kit, and all of the things that you would need to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie. And so this would be telling people how to make that for a craft fair with the tag and everything for it and what you put in it. So that's my first idea. So that combined with YouTube sensation.
Actually, I've seen a lady that does craft fair stuff, and she's very popular.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in my feed in a long time because I don't do them, but she was like, they were getting big views.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is
you're
that
creative,
I don't have to be known. Well, thank you for saying that. But I don't have to necessarily be known to have things sell on Etsy. Somebody has to just search for it and find it, right? So that might be an easier route to my fortune than YouTube.
Diversify your portfolio, darling.
Right. Exactly.
But you're also very creative, and you've got I love your sense of whimsy, like your Einstein card.
Oh, that was fun.
That one was
so creative.
Everybody needs to look up the Einstein card.
Well, we have a couple minutes if you want to grab a couple cards if you have them around to show off.
Do you have any, or do you send them out?
I did have something to show you. I'm not in my regular craft room. I'm in the place near. I thought the Wi-Fi would be better here. So this is the space right outside of where my dad was. It's really sad to be here, but I'm lucky. I have 2 craft areas now, but anyway, I've got to consolidate to one. But this is something I made that I thought you guys might like to see. This is something I sold at the craft fair as a pop-up book that is customizable with people's children's names. So this one I made for Eileen. I still need to give it to her with her grandchildren's names, but it's a pop-up book.
Can you
that's
hold
made
that
with,
up a little higher so we can enjoy it a little better?
There we go.
Yeah, because that's a beaut.
Oh my stars!
So this is this is made with I think exclusively Karen Burniston dyes, and it's
wow.
Yeah, can you see?
What a genius use of pop-up dies.
Yeah, it was really fun to do this way.
Was the book already made, or did you make the book too?
No, I made it. I did also. I used I didn't illustrate it, but I can manipulate images. So this was a set that somebody had, which I made into the pages for it.
Oh,
but
the nurse.
Oh, this one's coming.
Bring
apart.
her back up so we can see that beauty.
Oh, sorry.
Please. That's okay. Wow. And down just a little bit. There you
Pull
go.
a little towards you and a little bit higher up. There you go.
Okay. There you go.
Boy. It's a
so the whole story
sheet.
Is all getting ready for Christmas, how you're getting ready for Christmas, all the what everybody's doing to get ready for Christmas. So this one is about Daddy on the roof putting up the Christmas lights, and Mommy's wrapping the presents.
I recognize that die.
Right?
Me too.
Yeah.
That's such a good use.
We've got the cards in the mail.
I'm like in raptures right now. This is amazing.
I'm holding my jaw up
so it
doesn't just end up on the table.
And then the last one says, I'll read this if it's okay. Yes, the cookies are delicious and the decorations are nice. We've been so busy getting ready, checking everything twice. But Christmas isn't about you and it isn't about me. It isn't about the gifts tucked under the Christmas tree. It's all about Jesus and that sweet holy night. A baby born in a stable, setting all things right. This year, remember, getting ready for Christmas Day. There's a reason for the season and you can prepare another way. Always remember, and this is the best part, make a place for Christ Jesus in your very own heart. So, isn't that nice? So I know not everybody is Christian, but
did you write that also?
I did, yeah.
Susan Binstead in all caps asks, "Is there a video for this book?" And I will reiterate in all caps.
Maybe that could become my ticket to.
There you go.
To your sensation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of love in the chat.
It's beautiful.
There's a lot of people that would like to know how to make something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this was a die from Eileen Hall to make the base.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to, in order to do a pop-up book, I don't know if you guys know, you have to give flexibility between the pages.
You better keep that for those videos.
Yeah, don't tell us. That's right. Don't tell us.
a little bit, but you have to keep.
Show one page on the freebie and then say, sign up for this class for the rest.
That's phenomenal.
You can't sell what you give away free.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you're going to monetize, you got to think like a monetization monster.
A machine.
Machine. That's it. A machine. Yeah. That was great. Thank you for sharing that. I loved it. So we're gonna watch. So has anybody gone over to subscribe? You're going to want to. You're going to want to. It's pinned her.
Maybe I'll show that
channel.
Book, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Just one page, and then make the class. But seriously, that's a beautiful book. Totally beautiful.
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.
And
I'm glad I remembered
that with so many things too. You could do first day of school with with that guy with his sweater. You can, you can do so. You're very talented. You're very talented. And very
I knew
clever.
I had a lot of Christmas. You know, once you start thinking of what pop-ups you have, and you know, when you go to Karen Berniston's YouTube page, especially with Sue Small Crider and all those others that are just, you know, like superstars with that, you can start thinking about how you can use those dies
amazing
to, you know, animate a book.
I've never seen anybody do it that way, though. That's entirely creative, entirely your own.
Aw, thanks so much.
Precious.
Thank you.
Ellen Jarvis would like to know when the class will be.
She'll take it for sure.
There's multiple saying so.
That's so nice, guys.
You're on your way to being a YouTube sensation, and we thank you that we got to be a part of that.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so
This was
much,
fun.
Amy. It was so nice to meet you this summer and get to spend a few minutes with you here. And we look forward to many more videos and contributions.
Yes,
with your Craft Roulette prowess that you
I will
seem
keep
to
going.
understand very well. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. You've made my day.
And we want to see your craft room when you're done with it too, because that's another biggie.
Oh yeah.
See, we're going to keep you busy for the next 10 years.
Yes,
I want to tell you something. In my craft room, I have a pharmaceutical cabinet that's about maybe 150 years old from a pharmacy in Leesburg, Virginia, that somehow I was able to obtain from the early days of eBay. So it is something to behold when I get it fixed up.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Won't believe it. Yeah, jars of buttons. I've got lots of them. Yeah,
buttons. I'm gonna put buttons on my birdies.
Oh, that.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Sorry if I took too long.
And we got to run to see Kamado. Well, didn't know what that was going to be like. You cannot. It's live. It's unscripted. It is just amazing. I love this kind of thing. And
me too.
It's just so nice because now we know these people, you know?
Exactly. And we get to see what they do and get to learn what they're about. And and then we get dancing
and be wowed. There she is, the
hello
of the Kamado effect. And there is her Kamado original.
Yes.
Come on in, Kristen
Laminated
Mattarono.
and everything.
For all posterity.
Did I have too much time on my hands? Yes.
Tell us who you are and why we call you Kamado. And what the Kamado effect is.
I am Kristen Mattarono, so that's where Kamado comes from, the K, and then the first few letters of my last name. It started a long time ago, back in the working days. That was a username. They don't use that program anymore, so I'm okay to spill this beans. But the username ended up being Kamado, and they were like, you have the best username around. So when it came time to YouTube, I thought, I couldn't think. You draw a blank. So I was like, well, let's just use something I've already kind of used before. And then I thought, well, why not put it twice? Because why not? So that's how that came about.
If one is good, two are better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Kamado.
Pretty much.
Right, Kamado. Yep.
And then
it rhymes with the fancy tomato.
With your finger up.
Yes.
So your Kamado effect is?
I started in Craft Roulette, and I kept hearing about this Club 52. Club 52, you get nothing. Nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't seem quite right. Let's see what I can think of. So I was like, So I was like, let me make the poster. I made a business card, and then it turned into just make your own congratulatory card. We make cards for just about every occasion, but we don't really make them for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we do, but most of the time we don't. So why not give yourself a little pat on the back? And, you could probably even display it in your craft room. I say, go for it. And it turned into a whole thing. So thank you.
Thank you.
The Kamado effect. And so, people make when they hit a major milestone. And we do like to celebrate around here.
Oh, totally.
So it's a big deal to me that people keep sending in cards because that's such a big part of the show and now the culture.
Oh, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
now videos. And so we do like to celebrate. And so to give yourself a little nod when we're going through the parade of achievers and it says how many cards. I love it. I just love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a fun
That's
little
wonderful.
thing. And I never give away my cards. So every one of them has the number on it on the back. But yeah.
I give away some.
What'd you think of last night's parameters? Which were, let's make sure we know what they are. Nerdy card or card for a nerd, beach colors, hip, and animal print. Now, nerdy card had been requested by several guests lately. Would you have requested it?
No, it probably would not have been a go-to.
Oh, I wanted
garlic
it.
For me. I love Mr. Wheel, but then these popped up and I was like, what? So thank you to the Chatterbox for throwing out all kinds of ideas.
They're so smart.
They were really
I love
good.
them.
They were really on last night.
Yeah.
Yes. And so ideas on my little paper. It may be hard to read, but they're there. And I'm like, oh, that helped a lot. I've made 3 cards and almost finished a 4th. So I guess these parameters ended up being really well. I mean, if I made that many cards.
Parameter fever.
Yes, apparently.
Good.
Shall we begin?
I love it.
So
yes,
good.
please.
Okay, here we go. I, like Alessa, likes to use some of our fellow crafters' products. So Sassy, Sarah. I used her emergency card kit, volume 67. It had a lot of nerd and gamer sentiment. So I thought, well, that's too spot on, right?
That was smart.
So the sentiment of may the dice roll ever in your favor, I thought that ended up being perfect. And these were to simulate the dice on the card. I didn't want to put the little dots. I didn't want to mess it up.
Right.
But
enough.
I think it gives you the effect of.
Oh, yeah.
Animal print. I had an embossing folder. Hip. Well, I was like, dice are kind of hip, right? With the whole gamer type thing. And I thought the color palette with the beach colors and kind of the layout reminded me of like that 50s kind of look where things were hip. They were cool.
Yeah.
My stretchy pants were on fire with that one, but
they were stretching for sure. But I like it. I do.
But I originally had started with a very pale ink. It's hard to see. You have to get it in the right light. But I did hip hip hooray in the background. But I should have done a darker ink.
But it really is just a subtle nod.
It's so subtle. I don't know how well it's coming across, but just in case, I added it to the inside.
There you go. Backup plan.
Better safe than sorry.
That's right.
Deputy Heidi is always lurking.
So just in case, I covered my stretchy pant buns and put it on the inside.
That is super, super cute.
It is. I really like it a lot.
Yeah.
And while I was gluing this card down, another sentiment from that same kit caught my eye.
Oh.
And B Motto even comes around, which because I realized, how am I going to apply hip to this? And he's like, why do you have the Minecraft heart up in your screen?
Yep.
I heart you to bits, so I found an 8-bit heart to copy.
Darn.
That's adorable.
And so, yeah, I did cut all the little squares. So, yeah, there's some paper piecing involved, but I went with it.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Perfect. Did you tie it yourself?
Did I what?
Did you tie that bow yourself?
Yes, with the help of one of those crafter companion type bow maker things.
I have those and I still can't make it look like that. So. Nice job. That's so cute.
So I got the idea by sitting there, and I did the same animal print embossing folder in the background, just on a different color paper.
Very cute.
So I thought
what a clever little helper you have.
Yeah, since he said Minecraft, I know that's super popular, so I kind of took hip then as hip, up to date, cool.
Yeah, there's even a movie that just came out.
Exactly, which he loved. So I was like, okay. And then just this morning, because I couldn't help myself.
There's more.
There's still more.
There's more.
I mean, I
call
had
now and you'll get an extra card.
Right. I had this stamp on my desk, just sitting there looking at me.
Ooh, a wood stamp or throwback.
Big eyes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, owls are wise. They tend to wear glasses. Often they can be associated with nerds.
Mm-hmm.
But then I remembered, going back to my first episode of Craft Roulette, who was in the chat, our good friend Rosie B.
Mm-hmm.
Her handle on Instagram is Nerdy Owl.
Nerdy Owl. Yep.
So I'm like, you know what? She's good inspiration. Let me use that to make a card.
Nerdy Owl.
So I just did.
I love it.
So,
now
she
here's
posted
where
in Instagram her card, and she said, "And nerdy, my handle is Nerdy Owl," and she claimed it for her nerdy component.
Yeah. So I was like, well, if she can do it, I'll use her as inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here is where I may need your help and the Chatterbox help of how I can justify animal print. I have a card for a nerd. Beach colors, I think that these work. Hip, I looked up, owls have hips.
And when they walk, they leave little bird footprints.
They do.
Okay,
so that might be. I stamped feathers in the background.
That's a pretty solid print of an animal, though.
Of an animal. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the animal print would be the actual image of the owl.
The stamping of it. Okay. This is where I was like, well, this might be a bit of a stretch, but we're going to go for it.
Well, Linda Gorman threw out a creative option. Humans are mammals, and mammals have fingerprints, and you made it with your human hands. So there you go.
You know, that could be something. Is just to.
I think we just heard that stretch around the stretched right by us.
Fling right back at us.
I'll take it.
Shoom, there it goes.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I'm here for it. I think it works.
Ed Emberley, I don't know if you remember it. He had several books on fingerprint images, and he would put his thumbprint or fingerprint, and then he'd draw around them. That could be another thing for you, Hat Trick.
True. Now we're going. We're going.
I know,
we're going.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're ever going to get people to go back to work. But
and then
that is so.
Oh my gosh!
I started a fourth one.
I haven't even made one yet. What the heck?
well. In all fairness, the card base and the paper on here I did make at our the Colorado PaperGanza watch party that I was involved in, since I couldn't be there in person.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you about that too.
So I made a whole bunch of these to help smash a paper pad, and I just stamped on "Flying By to Say Hi," put on some ribbon, ink the edges. So I'll have this one to finish up.
Okay.
And I'm not really sure where to go with it, but inspiration will come, and I'm not worried. It'll give me something to, make a process video on for later to still upload for this episode. Hate to break that streak too.
You do kind of get into
it's kind of fun.
You just got to do it.
Sometimes you just got to run with it, because other times the well is dry. So it's nice when you get that inspiration. You just go with it. Let it.
Yeah. The first one's the hardest, I will tell you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get past about 5, then you're like, I could probably do this half asleep now. Okay. So
you have
there's nothing magical about this. It's just fun. Just do it.
Yeah.
Videos are fun. Make sure you subscribe, everybody, because Kristen's got great videos.
Thank you.
It's true. You have such a great conversational style, and I find myself laughing along with you, which I'm surprised. So,
along with B model stories, occasionally dabbled in throughout.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to have you talk to us a little bit about what you guys did in Colorado, because you weren't at PaperGanza, and you had a watch party, and you had an in-person watch party.
We did. Friends, Lisa Taylor, she got us together, myself, her, and Crystal. We got together on that Friday, about noontime or so, and then we just crafted till about 8 o'clock. So we talked, we crafted, we ate, and then PaperGanza came on live. So then we put our stuff away. We'd already eaten ahead of time. She put it up on the projector big screen. This way, if we wanted to comment, we still had our phones available. But then we got to see everything live and got to comment on the slideshow as we were coming into that. And then we were like, oh, that's so-and-so, and that's so-and-so, and that's so-and-so. So we really did like to put faces with names because, well, I might have known someone, maybe they didn't, or they knew what someone looked like, but I didn't. So it was really neat to put all that together. I can only imagine what it was in person.
It was electric.
But with our little group of 3, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, just for the record, we missed you too. Like I was like, man, I was thinking if I wasn't in Kansas City, I would have wanted to go to Colorado. Like that's.
We had a great time. The family even came up with me, and they went off and did boy things. Daddy and kid things. So I just got left to craft, and we did a card exchange ourselves.
Oh, did you? That's so sweet. I love it.
I love it.
So we each made cards for one another and then passed those out. So that was a lot of fun. And then the next day we came back and just crafted and chatted and ate some more, and it was fabulous.
So did you go to a hotel to do that?
She had a place near her work.
Okay. Cool.
That we could just rent out, and it had the tables and access to a restroom, and the place had, you didn't have to travel far to go get food, so that was nice in case we didn't bring food with us.
Even better.
But and I think they were Lisa helped me out. Were they like 5 foot, 6 foot tables a piece that we got? And I still managed to craft myself into the little tiny space.
I do.
I had stuff even on a chair and all spread out. I'm like, how do I still have all this space that I don't have at home? And I'm still, I guess,
matter.
Yep.
It's what I'm used to. So I guess it worked. I cranked out, I think, like 15 or 20 of these card bases that day.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's really good. I'm glad you guys did that.
It was a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that maybe.
Parties are wonderful.
Yeah. Well, it was fun to do it in person and because normally I would just talk to the computer by myself.
Yeah,
who wants to hear, and occasionally.
We just talked about that. We talked to the computer. I think you can still hear me. My camera, I think, overheated. So I just turned this little fan on, and Mr. Producer is not in the room. So I
can hear you, yes.
Yeah, so yay.
I'll hold down.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Would you do some sign language or something? But yeah, that was good. That was real good that you did that, and I hope you can come next time. But I love that you had an alternative, and I hope other people will do that too. Even there's Zoom calls that people do during the show that is an you do. Yeah,
I do.
That you can. It's an amazing thing that's happening.
Wow.
Doing Craft Roulette watch parties is such a great way to spend time with crafty friends, truly. And you should join us too, Kristen. Everybody should join us. It's amazing.
Okay.
We hop on Pear Blossom Press's Crafternoon link, and Amanda's so generous and shares that with us, and we just hop on and watch Craft Roulette together. So yeah, it's a good time.
Oh, awesome.
There she is. Hi, friend.
Nice. Oh, I figured out a correlation.
Ooh.
What? I'm sorry?
My first episode of Craft Roulette.
Yeah.
Episode number 152. It was meant to be.
Wow. Okay.
152.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I found some other correlations too, which were kind of funny.
In Craft Roulette.
I know. They probably aren't anything, but I'm making them something. The year that my parents were born, 52.
52. Wow.
The day they got married, April 1st. That's right, April Fool's Day. So it's like I was born for this.
We're glad.
I like it.
And half of 52 is 26. 26 to me is my favorite number because that's the day of the month that I was born.
Goodness.
Yeah, I know. I could, yeah.
Illuminati.
I thought those would be fun facts to throw out in case we needed them.
Good.
Math is more art than science here. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is why it's a culture. We even have lore.
Right.
It's true.
We even have signs.
Yes.
Signs.
Yes. Been around so long, we can see repetition. We can see all kinds of things. It's amazing.
Did you watch for a couple weeks or months or anything, or did you just jump right in?
I jumped right in.
Same.
All roads lead back to Gina Kay and Carrie Rhodes. Carrie Rhodes, I first heard it from her, but didn't show up for her show. I don't know what happened there exactly. Gina Kay started talking about it, so that's when I jumped in, and yeah, that was the stool stamping episode.
There's pre-G and post-G.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're part of the post-G generation.
I got in. I made a card. Right away. Now this one I'm keeping. This was my first craft roulette card.
Oh.
Way better than the craft roulette card. Mine was a train wreck.
That one I'm keeping. But
super cute.
I got right in. I thank the chatterbox because I had questions and I asked them.
Good.
And they answered right away.
They're good.
Yep.
They're good.
You'll get all kinds of help from the chatterbox.
Very much. And so I now like to be that person.
Yep.
How it started for me is to answer the questions.
And you
when I'm in there.
That.
You do, and you're wonderful. Because we still have plenty of first timers coming in.
Yes.
It's great.
And I mean, not only did you get your question answered once, you'd often get it 3 to 5 times. You would get the answer. Yep. So if you really didn't understand the first time,
making them up.
Yeah. And basically, you were never told no.
Varying degrees of elaboration too. So,
yes. They'd be like, well, maybe do it this way, if stretch the pants this way, maybe that. And then, so I always am thankful to the chatterbox that they're able to, justify the craziness.
Absolutely.
You know what I laugh about on some of the videos that I see that y'all make is how you use craft roulette terms like they're normal. Just like, well, I really put on my stretchy pants there, and I'm thinking, there's people that probably don't know what you're talking about. I don't. When I was real Team Purple that day, and I'm like, yeah, it probably isn't making much sense. But that's
if they don't know that's a them problem, though. They need to get on board. That's what it is. They need to get on board. Like we're
there's plenty of on ramps.
That's right.
And highfalutin paper.
Highfalutin.
And everything that's cute.
Cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Club 52 and Mug Club. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mug Club.
There's Mug Club. There's your Mug Club card.
That's my Mug Club card.
Kiss your hippocampus.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
No,
it's just it's part of crafty vernacular now. So we're just
it is.
It's made the rounds.
It is.
So in case anybody's curious, I am Team Orange. I am Team Paperclip. I am Team Cat.
Jay.
I hope I don't lose subscribers because of this, but I am Team A9.
No, they'll lurk. They'll kind of like, oh, I gotta see what
I've made 3 within the past year or so.
Wow, okay.
Layers.
I heard Mr. Ooh-ah on that one. He gave you an ooh-ah.
I don't have a gasp sound.
Mr. Gasp.
Yeah.
I like the Mr. Ooh-ah, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
That is just wonderful.
I've not graded A9 just yet. Not just yet. I have a couple sets that I want to use with A9, but I'm holding them off for the time that we do not veto it, and it actually, Mr.
Comes up.
Hey, your time has come. So,
yeah.
Waiting.
Are you parameter hoarding?
Maybe just a wee bit. I'm parameter preparing. Okay.
Layers. Lots of layers.
Lots of layers.
There it is.
Wow, amazing.
So yeah, like you said, with the pattern paper on Lisa's card, sometimes just to peek through. Then you could have the wider borders.
True. True.
And there you go. Layers. We can do it, people. We can do it.
I have faith. It's doable. I'm
Yes.
calling it
Enchanters.
#APAD. I don't know if you've that's my new thing. #APAD. All parameters are doable. APAD.
Oh, there we go. We got another one.
I didn't know that one.
Yep.
We may need a shirt.
Yes. It's #APAD.
That's
on the
amazing.
back of the
That's
Craft
wonderful.
Roulette shirt. It'll be all parameters are doable.
Exactly.
I was saying today, and Erica Most, who I think is here, and her daughter Kimberly were at PaperGanza, and they had T-shirts that they had made, and it said, "Let's get back to the craft." And I just had, every time I saw that, I had to say it in that voice. But
yes,
let's get back to the craft. I think that would be a good T-shirt too.
That would be good too.
I say it that way now too. It's
Let's
almost
hear it.
and now let's get back to the craft.
There you go.
Yeah, because I'll be crafting and then, sometimes something will be playing off on the computer and then I'll be watching it and I was like, no, let's get back to the craft. So, but in my head, I'm hearing your voice as
let's get back to the craft.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so fun. How fun.
I suppose I could have dressed up as Cool Mary. That would have been fun.
Well, there's always that day. They'll have to have an International Cool Mary Day, I guess.
Yes. Halloween's around the corner. I'll just dress up again.
That's true. Cool Mary.
You did give me a nickname for it, though, Mary.
Oh, you'll have to
I am
me.
Kula Kamada. Kula Kamada.
Come on, I can't even
to
say
rhyme
it.
with Akuna Matata, but yeah.
Yep, there you go.
So that may be my yearly Halloween costume then.
I think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you? Let's see. How many videos have you made? I wrote down. I'm not sure I got it right now. This is 33 videos.
I think that's about what I counted. So we'll go with that figure.
Did you come into YouTube land with a Craft Roulette video, or did you have anything prior? Did you have any prior experience?
Prior offenses? Is that word?
That was the one I was trying to avoid.
No, for making videos, no, it was solely for Craft Roulette is how I got started with that.
That's cool. And
you pushed me to it.
I know, I'm a pushy person. And I love pushing people around.
But it was the edge that I needed.
You were a little nervous about something? Well, come on, let's do it. Yeah.
Pretty much. You talked me into it, and I used Alessa and Carmen back when which she still makes videos for. So check out Carmen's channel too.
Mm-hmm.
And those two ladies were my inspiration because they're like, and here's the products I used, and here's the card I made, here's my interpretations of the parameters. And they were short. They were like 5 to 10 minutes long. And I was like, great, I could do that. So then you start building, and then after a while, I'm like, well, let me try this, and let me try this, and let me try that. I tried my first voiceover the other day. Went okay. I just got to do it again. But you slowly learn the different stuff. I've been having fun learning the editing things. It's amazing. YouTube has lots of stuff. And you watch a couple of videos, and you're like, okay, I think I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're YouTube certified.
YouTube University is very helpful.
Yes.
It is.
And that's how I just got started. And then I throw in a few extra little videos here and there about different little stuff. But they're mainly Craft Roulette ones because those are the best ones, right?
Agreed.
I always thought and I did think early on, and Mr. Producer, that this was perfect content. It's weekly. It's there. You know what you're going to face. You don't have to, and it's kind of like, why I even have a show? It's because that's how I was addressing my lessons when I was doing lessons, which weren't very good. And so that's how it all kind of started. So it was easy content, so to speak. Instead of having to come up with a new product, new this, new that. It's all right there. And now we have this wonderful network of people that just love on each other so kindly.
Yes, I love that.
It's a lovely, lovely little coconut.
A whole bunch of them.
A whole bunch of well-kissed coconut heads.
Yes.
Maybe that won't be a thing. Coconut heads.
I like it.
Of course, now it will be.
Right. That's so funny.
Until my hippocampus cannot hold another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll keep making the folks. Oh my gosh. Well, that is good. I hope everybody has been enjoying your afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, it's wrapping it up time. We are going to give away some stuff here in a few minutes, but we do want to say thank you so much to Kamado and all the joy that she's brought our culture and all her little twists and turns because she's a doll. and we thank you for the Kamado effect.
Oh, you're welcome.
What would our little parade of achievers would just be not nearly as fun if they weren't making their own cards. Now, I will admit, this is not easy to explain to a newcomer.
No.
It's another one of those. But I am going to start doing a video series for our channel that says, why do you do that? What is that you do? Yeah, what is a mess? What is the Kamado effect? So hopefully I'll have something like that, and then we'll have a whole bunch of answers. Yeah, I might have to. So anyway, but you have opened up a whole nother area that was it's been great.
More confetti, why not?
That's right.
Sprinkle it around. All the confetti.
All the glittery confetti.
Absolutely.
And you're a great glitter fairy too, because you're over there on the Craft Roulette galleries, especially people that have hit a milestone or something. You're always in there just going, congratulations, well done, and that's huge.
It is.
That's a huge thing.
I got to continue it through. I can't just stop.
No, you can't have your 5 seconds of brilliance. You have to expand your brilliance, just like we expand our stretchy pants.
I thought I'd get my 15 minutes of fame, but it's still rolling. So I'll take it.
Well,
fantastic.
Thank you so much. If you like the community showcase approach of sharing some of our video makers, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Tell us over in the Facebook group, which is Craft Roulette Craft Roulette Show Facebook group. Talk to us over there. Become a member so that you can have your videos associated with the episodes if you want to join in on the very, very fun process of making a video. Just look at other people's videos, see what they've done. Try some. You can always record things as unlisted. And if it makes you just want to run to the bathroom after you've watched it a couple times, just erase it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to go live. You don't have to do live. You can practice. And if not, you can just let us know that you've made a video and we'll check it out and say, that's good. We'll find something good in it, doggone it. And that's where we'll build you up. So anyway, thank you everybody for being here this afternoon. If you are watching the replay, please give us a thumbs up and to let us know if you learned something. I did. How about you, Hat Trick?
I sure did. I love getting to know our crafters and craftettes so much better and seeing what inspires them. It in turn inspires all of us. It's amazing.
I know. We didn't get to see their faces, but we got to see their hands. We'll recognize them when we see them on their videos in their hands. But yeah,
we could do one of those. You know how they do like baby pictures and try to connect them to the adults? We could do like a card with the face of the crafter. Which one belongs to which? New game idea.
It is a good one. Sounds like something for PaperGanza too. Oh, thank you, Kamado. We are going to give away some stuff, so don't leave. If you haven't registered, we're going to give you a second to go over to craftroulette.live. Episodes, special events, look for Community Showcase 2. Register, and then we will be giving away.
We already loaded it.
Never mind.
It is ready.
False alarm. Just a liar sitting here having a good time. So we're going to give away some stuff. Let's start with a Krog. Hey, Hat Trick, what's a Krog?
what's a Krog? It might just be the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse. A Craft Roulette original giveaway. A Krog. Handmade card with an itty-bitty gift.
Itty-bitty gift. Been giving them away since the get-go, I think. Oh my gosh, that was fun. Oh. Deborah Anstey. Congratulations, Deborah Anstey. Does this go to the claim prize one? Or
yes, there are a second claim prize form will open on the claim prize page for the special event form.
Okay,
so
perfect.
It'll automatically open once it gets saved after we spin.
Okay, absolutely great. How about another Krog? The most coveted prize in the Crafterverse, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift, who now has an association with a frog. Because of we have some frogs in our lives that were hand crocheted by Colleen Berg. Debbie Schultz. Two Debbies. If your name is Debbie, you may be getting to the next prize, but I can't promise. This time, let's give away a goodie bag. It does need to stay in the United States. If it is not, we will send you a Krog, which is
a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. The most coveted prize in the Crafterverse.
If you don't know what we are talking about, join us. Just hang out for a while. You'll get to in on what all. Pretty soon you start thinking about. Oh, I know several of these. Oh my goodness gracious sakes a days, Linda Gorman. Linda Gorman is a great friend of Craft Roulette. She's the one that had May go talk to Amanda Stevens and say, you need to be on Craft Roulette. Which
Linda is a great friend.
Pre-May, post-May, that's another one.
True.
Oh, Vicky Ruda. What were we giving away?
I can't remember.
I didn't announce anything. I think we can send her a t-shirt if it doesn't cost her too much. So for the shipping, or
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Doesn't matter. Vicky, don't buy it yourself. Tell us which one you want, what size you want, and then we'll order it for you and send it as a gift, and maybe that'll work out. We'll figure all those things out. Want to give another t-shirt away?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You can find all those t-shirts on craftroulette.live/shop.
Channeling all the positivity.
Yes, good luck to you all. Thank you for registering and joining us too. I saw you all having a good time in the chat. That was neat.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No, I was cheering for you, Carmen. I am so sorry.
Yay, Mona.
Mona Wilson. One time, Carmen, I said something about how I like Good and Plenty's and I couldn't find any. She sent me a whole case of Good and Plenty's. I ate them all. Awesome. I ate every last darn one of them.
It would be a crime if you didn't.
They were so good.
You can't look a gift Good and Plenty in the mouth.
No, the only thing that would make them better is if they were orange.
Well, true. We won't look at the colors.
But that was fun. Gosh, I hope you guys had a good time. We'll try to do this again probably in January. So, because we'll be busy. Next first Saturday in October, we hope you have already registered for World Card Making Day. It's going to be an amazing event. My host with me will be Amanda Stevens, because she got us into it. Always be careful when you answer a phone call from Amanda Stevens. You just never know what's going to happen in your life because of it, except that it's going to get better. Mm-hmm. Hat Trick, thank you so much. You were a lovely co-host, and I hope you had a good afternoon. Always. 5K, Amy, Lisa Lee. Poor Lisa Lee and her audio. Don't worry about it. We had fun with it. And Kamado, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all take care. Apply a big one to your hippocampus. And we will see you Wednesday for In Review next Friday with Christy. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.